HTML has a number of tags available to help add meaning to phrases within your documents. We call these tags the phrase elements. Phrase elements are used to add meaning to phrases within documents, but they are not specifically designed to make the elements render in a certain way. In other words, the emphasis phrase element, EM, may look italic in one browser, may look bold in another browser. If you want it to have certain markup in a visual browser, in a display mode browser, then you would want to use font markup tags, which we'll cover in a later lesson. In this lesson, we're covering the phrase elements, which are used to add meaning specifically. If the browser designer thinks that emphasis means italic and strong means bold, as most of them do, then those elements will be rendered that way. The important point is other browsers that may read to the visually impaired or may interpret documents for other purposes, these browsers will understand what you mean when you say, for instance, that this word should be emphasized and this word should be strong, and this word is a quote, and they will deal with it in that way. Let's take a look at the phrase elements. EM stands for emphasize. Strong means strong. In an audio browser, it may be read, phrase elements can give meaning to your document, whereas EM may be read, phrase elements can give meaning to your document. Q is for quotation. Code means that this bit of a phrase is computer code. ABBR means abbreviation. Acronym means acronym. DFN is for the defining instance of a term. KBD means this is something that may have been typed on a keyboard or may be intended to be typed on a keyboard. SAMP is for sample output from a computer program. And VAR is for computer variables. Let's take a look at how these phrase elements are rendered in a visual browser. EM, as we said before, is italicized, as it is in most, but not all. Strong is bold. Q has quotation marks around it. Code is in a single-spaced code-looking font. ABBR is not rendered specially. It's ignored in this browser. ABBR was a last-minute addition to HTML4, and the people who designed this browser may not have known about it yet. Acronym is rendered in small caps. That's very nice. Notice those caps are smaller than these caps. DFN, for the defining instance of a term, is rendered italic. Both KBD and SAMP, for the keyboard input and sample output of a program, are both in single-spaced. And VAR is in italics, as variables are often rendered in a book. So these are the phrase elements that are available in HTML 4.01, and that's how they're rendered.